Right, we are live and we are recording. Okay, so ladies and gents, if you can see us and hear us, could you let us know in the chat box, please? You should be able to see three of us. In fact, we can go bigger view.
Yeah, that's much nicer.
Well, before we put the presentation on, Ray Bradley is here. Trevor, Richard, good to see you again. Anita, yes. Paul, yes. Harry, yes. Alan, yes. Jim, yes. Lass, yes. Perfect. And let us know, where in the world are you right now? You can also let us know where you're from if you want, but also where are you now? Give us a feel for what we've got internationally going down. Netherlands, says Harry. Anita is in Columbus, Ohio. Paul's in Florida. Jim's in the US of A. Lass is in Finland. Groovy, baby. Alan is in Bandon in Cork. You must know that, right, Fergal?
We probably know each other. Ireland's such a small place.
Yeah.
We're probably related.
yeah. Janet's in Scotland. Jim is in Vegas. Jessica is in the Netherlands. Richard is in Swansea, in Wales. Well, I'm assuming Wales. There could be other Swanseas. Ray Bradley is an artist in London. Cool. So, who on here knows who we are, or you have no clue who we are, and who has made? Oh, see, Fergal's froze. Oh, you're back. You froze for a second, Fergal. I thought you were paying so much attention to the names that you were just like.
Let me know if I need to change over my internet to a different connection, because the Vietnamese internet isn't exactly the best in the world.
Yeah, and I mean at the moment,
but they do make fantastic murals that look like outside.
Can't beat a good mural. Who on this call is making regular money online? Let us know that as well. If you're making, affiliate commissions every day or every now and again, let us know. Give us a feel for who we've got. Chukri from Finland. How you doing, Chukri? Hope I'm getting the pronunciations correct. Anita, I get all your emails. Not sure how it all began. Well, you probably bought something from us, and then you would get all of our emails, because as we're the vendor, when you buy something, you go onto our email list. So every now and again, Anita makes money. Jim, none at all. Alan, odd, very small amounts. Jimmy, drop shipping. And Sammy is from Texas. Okay, cool. Drop shipping is, I reckon that's got to be a tough way to make money, especially because you can't really scale it. I mean, I don't know, personally. I can see Max shaking his head. Sorry, Fergal.
I spent a year doing drop shipping, man, and I would have to say it's one of the worst online business models out there.
Yeah.
I've lived in China for 2 years, and I would never make business with the Chinese company. So, just they just have all the people, so they pay them small salaries, and then that's why China is big nowadays. And I don't want to deal with this. It's only Alibaba and low quality stuff that you sell for huge prices here compared to what they are, but you buy them for cents. It's like a weird business model, I think.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've got to say, I think I've tried. I've not tried everything, but I've done a lot of things to try and make money. I really have. And what we do now is, without a shadow of a doubt, the very best and easiest way to make money. And what we've got here today on this webinar is exactly that. It's at the end of the day, you want to make money, right? Everyone wants to make money, but you don't want to be tied to your desk for 10 to 12 hours per day trying to do that. You want to set something up so that the money can come in while you're doing whatever you want to do. The three of us and everyone that's already in our program, that's the reality, is that you've got something that can generate a passive income, something that you can set up and then not do any work, which is way, way better than a lot of things that I've done in the past. So I'm all for that. Jimmy, that's why I'm here. Show me the dollars. If medicine, is that? Hi. Okay. Cool. Right. We were just waiting for a few more people to come on. It's 6 minutes past. I'm waiting for Max, who is the boss of presentation starting times, to let me know whether or not I have the green light to press the presentation
Yeah, I would say it's looking good.
It's looking good. Okay, boss. Right, let's get over to the presentation. So we're going to build your internet marketing business for you. So Janet says, none, as I'm not sure how it all works and I'm struggling. Okay, yeah. So I think it's fair to say the majority of the people on the call today are not making, $200 to $300 per day, which equates to around about $10,000 per month, which is the goal. I mean, that's actually our goal for everyone on this call. Everyone that's already in our program is $10,000 per month. What I've actually said in some of the videos as well that I've done is that don't think that we're going to just drop you if you get to $10,000 per month, because we're going to be there with you. I mean, if you got to $100,000 a month, we're still going to be there with you. We're going to be taking you all the way as far as we can. But we just decided that it would be a realistic goal to head for that 10K per month for everyone that joins what we've got here today. So today's webinar will be an informal presentation with no fancy pitch. What we've got for you here doesn't need a fancy pitch. And this has never been seen before, ever. And you on this call right now will be the first to have the opportunity to join us. That's actually not true, lads. I forgot to amend that slide. We did this webinar for the first time about a month ago. So the members that we've got in our program so far, and you're going to see their results, have only been with us for a few weeks. And you know what? Just before we come on, I was thinking, we see a lot of people kind of come up with these high ticket things where, you can make they claim you can make all this money, etc. And Max, you've said it as yourself as well. There are many people who have been running them for years and have not got the results that we've got in just a few weeks. So that says everything as far as I'm concerned. It really is something completely different. So today we're going to be releasing 20 new places maximum on a first come, first serve basis. So if you're watching this on a replay, you simply hit the buy button to see if we have an availability. And if we don't, we're sorry, but you can try again later. When you go through to the cart, you're either going to see the checkout cart enabling you to buy, or you're going to see that the product is unavailable. So if it's unavailable, then we're sold out and you'll need to come back. So we've spent the past 6 months putting this together for you, and we're going to work with you by your side until you reach $10,000 per month. Who on this call thinks that $10,000 per month is a realistic figure that somebody in this business could achieve? Or who thinks that's complete and utter BS? Let us know in the chat box if you think that normal people can really do that. Lorraine, yes. Anita, I know people who do this through aggressive affiliate and SEO. Sammy, yes. Richard, yes. Trickery, realistic. Lass, yes. Janet would be nice for sure. Well, I'm going to tell you now that it is an absolutely realistic figure, and it's not like a crazy figure. And I know Jim says possible. I know for a lot of you, you're going to be like me. You're going to think like $10,000 per month. Before I started this, I went full time in 2017, and back then, $10,000 per month was just a lifesaver. If I thought I could possibly earn that, then I knew that I could just get myself out of the massive hole that I was in. I was completely in debt and I had no income and I just didn't know which way to turn. I had to make this work, and I did everything I could to make it work as fast as I could. But of course, we didn't have the system that we've got for you here today. So myself, Fergal, and Max all had to learn this from the start, from scratch. But $10,000 per month is absolutely realistic, and it's actually quite easy to get to that and to way surpass that, to go right through $10,000 per month. When I first started the business and I was asking people, what do you earn? Like, don't mind me asking, that's a bit rude, but what do you earn? So many of them would say $10,000 per month, and they were making that. I mean, I could see they were making that. And a lot of those people that I asked back then in 2016, 2017, they're still online now and they're still doing the business now, and they're making a hell of a lot more than $10,000 per month. I mean, a hell of a lot more. So yeah, it's a very realistic figure, and it's not a pie in the sky figure. Fergal, do you want to read out your quote this time? As I said last time, that you should have read it.
Yeah, for sure. So my quote was, I would be shocked if you're not making your first, in your first 32 days, you're making.
Oh, we've lost him. He's frozen. Oh, okay. That's a shame. All right. Well, until Fergal comes back, I can't believe that. Oh, you're back, Fergal. You're back. No, you're frozen again. All right. Well, Fergal said, I would be shocked if you're not making your first $2,200 inside of 32 days. Now, when Fergal does come back, and he's just, I think what he's done now, he's logged off and he's going to go on to a different Wi-Fi, a different broadband. So this figure and this amount of time is just simply based on his experience with the beta testers when he first started testing out this system. The thing about this is that what we've got for you here is just simply based on fact, and it's based on what we know works. So Fergal is back. How you doing, my man? Right.
Sorry about that, guys. This Vietnamese internet isn't the best.
Right. Over to you.
Okay, so from our previous students and from our beta testers, no one made less than $2,200 inside their first 32 days. Some people made a lot more than that, but no one made less than that. So I would be absolutely shocked if you started this with us and you made less than $2,200 inside the first 32 days.
Awesome. And I think that's a very, very powerful quote without a shadow of a doubt. And that's what gets me excited, gets Max and Fergal excited, and we are absolutely committed to this. We're passionate about it. And we're just three normal blokes that want to see you make it for real. So who are we? Trevor C, Fergal D, and Max G. Definitely easier to say that than some of our surnames. So we call it. Sorry, Max. I'll just practice. I will practice yours. I'm sure I'll get it, and I'll use an accent. You can teach me to do it perfectly. But for now, we're just going to do the C, D, and G. So some figures here, and this is not to show off. This is just to show you that we're the real deal, and that we kind of got a fair idea of what we're doing. I just updated this just before we come on live today. So updated 3 minutes ago my vendor stats in one of my accounts. So I do have 2 Warrior Plus accounts, so this isn't just one of them. It's now sitting at over 1.5 million. The last time we did this, which was about a month ago, it was at 1.4 million. So it's not bad, it's not bad for someone who's, I'm still considered like the new kid on the block. So 1.5 million in vendor stats in one of my accounts. Fergal has got an impressive 846. That was also a few weeks ago. So I haven't got an updated one on that, but that will be more, heading towards 1 million. And Max, the beers are definitely on Max, because he's currently got in his account sitting there just under $50,000 bloody dollars waiting to be drawn down. I think that's pretty insane. So that gives you a feel for who we are and what we're about. Guys, do you want to introduce yourself to the people on the call so that they've got an idea of your background and how you started and that sort of thing?
Yeah, Max, me or you?
You go ahead first, and I'm going to be next.
Okay, yeah. So I'm Fergal D, as Trevor likes to call me, Fergal Downs. I'm now 37 years old. I started internet marketing when I was 21. It took me 4 full years to be able to become full-time. So I definitely know that struggle of buying course after course, trying method after method, and just pulling my hair out literally, because I had to have a hair transplant recently.
Looking good, baby.
Literally pulling my hair out because I just couldn't get anything to work for me. Then in 2012, I finally found what worked for me, and since 2012, I've been a digital nomad. I've been traveling, lived in California, lived in Texas, lived in the Canary Islands in Spain, lived in Dubai, currently in Vietnam, and just you're just traveling the world, living the life I've always wanted to live, and it's all funded by my internet marketing business. So that's my brief autobiography.
That's brilliant. And I don't know, if we haven't mentioned on this call, but some people will know and some people won't know that Fergal was my original mentor. And so this all started when I took Fergal's course. So it's an honor for me now to be close friends with these guys and also business partners presenting this to you now. So Max, let's hear it from you, man.
Yeah, as you know by now, I'm Max, and my family name is a bit difficult, so let's just call me Max G. And or Maxa as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you want to hear about me, then it's actually pretty similar to what Fergal does. When we first talked to each other, he also told me that, oh yeah, we actually do like live a pretty similar lifestyle, and yeah, that's what it is. So I've started to work online full time a couple of years ago, and I've done like many different things, and I've done freelancing that worked really well, and that is still working pretty well, and like several other things. But my background, like I've actually studied Chinese. That was my major at university, so I have nothing to do with all this. I didn't even play computer games as a kid. Like I still don't play computer games. I'm really not like a computer person, really. But this stuff is just way too nice and easy. So I was like, oh, I don't need to have any skills to actually do this stuff. And I still don't have most of the skills, but like the tools and the knowledge. So, and I figured that all this online stuff is actually not that difficult and can be done by someone who has a completely different background, age, and whatever, it doesn't matter. So there is like, I travel the world a lot and there is internet everywhere now. So pretty similar story, like, yeah, Fergal, just, yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Max. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah. So, you know, between the three of us, we've all got similar stories. We've also all got different skills and strengths and weaknesses. But fundamentally, we're just three normal blokes. You know, we're just three normal people, and all we want is to be able to make money and live life to the full. And that's, you know, let's face it, depending on your beliefs, whether you're going to come back as a caterpillar or something, I think this is it. This is the one shot. It's not a dress rehearsal. And the minute we're born, it's almost like a timer is turned over. It sounds a bit morbid, guys, but you know, the sand is dripping through that timer until the last grain drops and you take your last breath. Now, before you get to that point, surely you'd like to live your life on your terms and have choices and be able to do what you want to do, you know, when you want to do it, with who you want to do it, how you want to do it. All of that comes with money. Some people think money is the root of all evil. Some people think that it's, you know, it's a beautiful thing. I think we personally think it's a beautiful thing because it gives you choices. I mean, look at these two guys. I am so envious of their lifestyles. They literally spend all their time traveling the world, going everywhere that I want to go without me. But I'm sure that one day we'll meet up in a foreign country together and drink a few beers. But it just shows you that you can do this regardless of your age, your experience, of your background, the country you live in, and the time that you've got. More importantly, what we've got for you here is a completely done for you solution anyway. And the idea is that you literally set this up and it would just run without you doing anything at all. And it actually works, absolutely works. And Fergal was testing this, and we'd seen what he'd been doing. But there was a day when Fergal showed me and Max his stats. And I think, Max, you'll agree, we were both like, what? You know, we'd seen he's been doing something in the background. And then when we saw the stats, it was like, you are kidding me. Like, how much work is that like taking you each day? And Fergal's like, no, man, there's no work whatsoever. No work. Like, yeah, right. And that's kind of how all this began. So it is amazing and it works, and we're delighted to be able to bring that to you. Ronnie has joined. How you doing, Ronnie? Good to see you. So what we've got for you, so you're about to enjoy regular low, mid and high ticket commissions as we build your entire internet marketing business for you. Tested to work with no trial and error, ready to go. We're about to hand it over to you here today. And we're not going to give it to you and leave you to your own devices. We're going to stay with you every step of the way to ensure you get to $10,000 per month and more with this method. There's never been an offer quite like this, and we can only let so many people in at a time to make sure that we can work with our new 100K Alliance partners and guide them to the 10K per month. Just to say as well, we are committed to this. It's our flagship program, and we are scaling this, and we are not going to be walking away from this. We're going to be there every day for you guys. All we want to do is see your success. So to begin with, we're going to open up just 20 more spots here today. Now, this 100% works. Our members are already making amazing affiliate commissions with virtually no work. Now, I know you think that sounds like complete BS, and it does, yeah, no work. But it's absolutely true. It really is. And in a minute, Fergal's going to tell us a little bit more about this this whole thing. But before we do that, just want to show you some results that our members have been getting. So this is Brian, and Brian has made several commissions so far with us. As you can see, this one was for some commissions he made for Stellar AI, which was just today. I've been speaking to Brian earlier on, and he also made $314.91. I think that was yesterday. These screenshots were taken today. And then he also made another $311.85. So bearing in mind that we only opened this up a few weeks ago, and that Brian has got stuck in and followed the system we've got, he's already made like well over 600 and probably getting on for $700 in commissions just using exactly what we teach. So Brian says, I joined 3 weeks ago and I'm already making high ticket sales after following the step-by-step videos in the course. He's a family man from the UK, decided to give the 100K Alliance a shot, and he's so glad that he did. Can you imagine how it felt when he saw his first commissions ping in at $311.85, and then in the same week, another $314.91. So that's a total of $626.76 in pure passive income in less than 1 week. Brett Vox, another one of our members, made $243.48. Brett Vox then also made $240.52. So as you can see, you know, it's a success for our members, but it's not just successful once, it's successful over and over again. And all kinds of people from all walks of life are making these commissions. Kunal, he made $240.52 while he was sleeping. George made $386.96 in commissions. And John, who'd never made any money in affiliate marketing for 10 years, yesterday he got 2 sales and he said, my God, I couldn't believe it. So Fergal will now give you an idea as to what this is all about. Fergal, do you want to just speak to the guys? Remember the last time I think you mentioned about the 3 ways that someone could make money online.
Sure, guys. Yeah. So when it comes to internet marketing, there's really 3 ways that you can try to make money online. Now, the first one is you can buy a course. The thing about when you buy a course, and this is where I struggled for 4 years online, is I was buying course after course. Most people, 99.9% of people who buy a course online are not successful. Now, the reason for that is they might not have the experience. They might not have any support system. They might not have any tech skills or anything like that, but 99.9% of people are not successful when they buy a course online. The second way that you can try to make money online is by getting a coach. Coaching is more expensive. So you can get a coach, but then you still have to go out, learn the softwares yourself, figure out how to do the sales pages, all that kind of stuff. So people coach you, but you still have to do it all yourself. It's still a lot of trial and error all involved. So myself, Trevor, and Max, we sat down and we said, look, what is the best way, the number one way that we can guarantee success, that we can ensure success for all of our students? And that's the third way. And that's if we do it all for you. That's if we set everything up for you so that you don't have to learn how to do sales pages. You don't have to learn to do follow-up sequences. You don't have to learn how to do setting up your own products or anything like that. We just do it all for you and set it up for you so that all you have to do then is to turn on the traffic tap to send all this traffic in there, which is completely 100% passive traffic. You just set it up once and then it's hands off completely. And then that's all that you need to do to be able to make $2,200 inside your first 32 days, and then build that up to $10,000 per month with our help. And we're going to stay with you every single step of the way until you get to that $10,000 per month. So that's what we've got for you today on this webinar.
Brilliant. Thank you, Fergal. That's perfect. So why should you join? Okay, so a few reasons. It's a done-for-you solution. And we know what it's like when you're trying to learn this stuff and you don't really know what's going to work, because we've done that ourselves. So we tried many things and they didn't work. And so we tried something else. It didn't work. We tried something else. It didn't work, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So what we thought we'd do is put together a done-for-you solution so you don't have to try and work it all out yourself with trial and error, etc. So you'll save years of learning and years of trial and error. You'd also save thousands of dollars of wasted investments in programs that simply don't work. And I know for a fact that all three of us on here have invested thousands and thousands before we got something that worked. It's just not that simple, because you'll be bombarded on a daily basis with different launches of stuff that claims to make you money. But at the end of the day, the way that the people are making money that are selling these courses is not from what they teach you in the course, and it's not from the push button software that they've got. They're not making their money from that. They're making the money from selling you that. And that's where the whole shiny object syndrome thing kind of comes in, because we, as people that are looking to make money online, desperately want to believe that what we're being shown is the real deal. And all three of us, we all fell for that. I mean, I don't know, lads, if you want to say anything about that, but I certainly bought into a lot of programs and tried everything that they told me to do and didn't make any money at all. And that's when I realized what was actually going on.
Yeah, absolutely, for me as well. 4 years, like I say, trial and error, and about to give up, so many times about to give up. And it was just as I was about to give up that I got that one program, that one coach that took me all the way to success. So, yeah, that's all. It's all it takes, just to stay away from these shiny object syndrome products and just go to where people are doing it themselves and get them to do it for you. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you get to work closely with 3 super affiliates. Now, I've put that in there. Look, we're not super. We are literally just 3 geezers. I don't know if everyone knows what that word means. That's an English phrase, which is three gentlemen who just happen to have done about $5 million so far doing this stuff. And we genuinely care, and we absolutely want to show you a way that you can make money that's proven to work, and you'll not be sucked into another shiny object. So we've got a fast track system to get you started on the way to $2,200 per month in 32 days. And we'll work with you by your side until you reach that magical $10,000 per month figure. And of course, as I said, we're more than happy to work with you to push you through $10,000 per month and beyond. There's no way that if you get to $10,000 per month, we're going to say to you, right, you're out. And also, on that point, I will say I spent thousands, right? I've spent thousands. I'm not even going to say how many, but trust me when I say it was multiple thousands of dollars to get into a program where the Facebook group was where all the support was done. And in 3 months, they kicked you out. Can you believe that? Seriously. Now, what we're talking about here is a one-time investment, and you'll get our support indefinitely. In this one, you were literally kicked out. I was like, seriously? What, after all that money, 3 months? And then I say, no, actually, you can continue for a further $1,000 per month. You're like, what? Yeah. So it just shows you, Now, right here and right now, this is at the lowest price that it will ever be. So you'll earn high ticket commissions with our done for you funnel. You'll earn low and mid ticket commissions as well. There's no need to build your own offer. There's no need to do copywriting. There's no need to create sales pages. There's no need to create sales videos. There's no graphic design skills required. And there's no testing required, because we've done all that for you too, so you don't have to. You don't need your face on camera. You don't need your voice on microphone. We handle the product delivery. We handle the support. And you get access to all future updates at no extra charge. Not only that, you're grandfathered in at the lowest price, regardless of how high we go. No extra charges. We host it on our servers. And there's a private community for support, accountability, and success that 3 of us are in on a daily basis. And you will not be kicked out after 3 months, because I think that's just unfair. And it did annoy me, I've got to say. So bonuses for the next 20 people who join us, you will get bonus number 1, the 100K Alliance TikTok traffic program valued at $197. You're going to get bonus number 2, the 100K Alliance product launching formula valued at $497. Bonus number 3, the 100K Alliance high ticket closer valued at $297. And bonus number 4, the Done For You Prodigy, valued at $197, plus the Done For You Prodigy Pro, valued at $297. So that's a total bonus bundle value of $1,585 that you are going to get for free if you join us here today. It's ready and waiting for you. So the price today to join the 100K Alliance and get everything we've discussed will be just $497 for the first 20 people to join us. Now, we will be putting the price up on this. This, if you've followed me before, is absolutely the way this stuff works. We come in at the lowest price we can possibly do, and then there comes to a point where the price will go up, and then from there on, it goes up thereafter. Now, one of the things to say about this is that you get the ability to also promote the 100K Alliance. So if you get in now, you're getting at the cheapest price. When the price goes up, you make even more money per sale. Okay, so as I said, if you join today, you'll be grandfathered into all future updates, additions, and continued support at no extra charge. So even when the price increases to $1997 and $2997, you'll not have to pay another penny. So I'll drop the link in the chat box now for those of you that would like to jump aboard and join us here. We can't wait to start working with you. So Anita says, but if you are traveling, who is managing the customer support questions? Perhaps I don't understand. I have an Etsy shop, passive income, but I still have to manage customer questions. We all are.
Yeah, when we say we're traveling, who was it that said that? Anita?
Yeah.
When we say we're traveling, like Anita, I lived in Dubai for 2 months. I'm in Ho Chi Minh City now, and I'll be here for 4 months. Before Dubai, I was in Gran Canaria for about 3.5 years. So when we say we're traveling, we're not going hotel to hotel to hotel every single day. Like we're staying in one place and working and all that. So don't worry about not having support.
I would say you can be wherever you want to be, and doing customer support is super easy because what I usually do is I would just buy a SIM card in the country where I am, and then when I'm on a bus ride or something, then I would just give myself a hotspot to my computer, and then I can just answer customer support questions, customers' questions while being bored on the bus. So that's like pretty exciting for me, actually.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Jim says, what are ongoing monthly expenses roughly on top of initial investment?
Yeah, the only thing, so when I say you turn on the traffic tap, the only thing that you need to do there is to find an outsourcer, and that outsourcer runs this traffic system for you. Okay, you just pay them. I pay them, my outsourcer, once a month, and they do all of the work for me. And then I just, at the end of the month, I send them over a little bit of money. They do all of the work for me and gets me thousands and thousands of clicks and sales and dollars every single month. So I wanted to make this as done for you as possible. So we have the done for you sales funnels all set up, but we also have pretty much done for you traffic as well, because it's done by an outsourcer. Now, an outsourcer, I recommend you hire to Pakistan or India or the Philippines. So let's say you charge, or the outsourcer charges $5 for 3 hours of work, which is what a lot of them do. You can expect to make anywhere from $50 up to $120 from that $5 that you paid the outsourcer. And then it's completely hands off. All you do is you repay the outsourcer at the end of every month. They do all the work, and that's it.
Janet says, would love to do it, but costs more than my monthly pension. It is just a one-off, Janet. You understand? It's a one-off investment. Right, Jim, are we paying for traffic, or does the system generate it? Says Jim Brown.
It's the outsourcer that generates the traffic for you. So this is a system that you can set up, that you give to the outsourcer. They do all of the traffic generation for you, and that's it. So the traffic is not actually built into the system, but you hire the outsourcer and they do everything for you. You just pay them a little bit, pennies on the dollar of what you make every single month. Totally passive traffic system.
Yeah, and I've got to say, seeing it in action is just amazing. You know, what Fergler's created in this system is just so clever. It really is. I mean, it's just, I know I'm saying it. I know it's how this is, part of our program, but it really is very, very clever. Anita says, what types of items are being sold?
You're going to be selling digital assets, digital products. So you're going to be selling high ticket products, recurring income products, low ticket products, and all of this is done for you. You just get your money link, you get your outsourcer set up, and they drive the traffic to the money link, and you get paid. It's as simple as that. We wanted to make it as simple as possible for you. You don't need to know how to do sales copy. You don't need to know how to set up sales pages. You don't need to know any of that stuff. We wanted to make this as simple and as done for you as possible.
Jim, and you have recommended outsourcers. Fergal, that is definitely a question for you.
Yeah, I show you exactly where to go and get these outsourcers. I definitely recommend Pakistan for outsourcers, but I show you the website exactly where to go. It's like a 3-step process. You go to the website, you find your outsourcer, you send them the video that I have, which trains them in and shows them the exact process, and that's it. You don't even have to train them in yourself. You just send them the video that I've done for you. It trains them in. They start doing the work. You pay them at the end of the month, and they're doing all the work for you, which allows you to then go and work on other projects or other traffic methods, so you have all this free time because you've got this money coming in, this $2,200 per month coming in, and your outsourcer is doing all that for you. So then you have free time to go and work on other traffic sources. You can work on the TikTok traffic method or anything else that you want to work on, or you can just stay with your $2,200 per month if you're happy enough with just making that.
Stephen, do you recommend an outsourcer? So yeah, we just covered that. Jim, do we pay for autoresponders outside of your platform? Yes, you would do. And I mean, would I be right in saying, Fergal, that an autoresponder is not essential to begin with Module 1, but it would definitely be a help?
Yeah, with Module 1, you don't need an outsourcer. And I always recommend everyone starts with Module 1 because that's the outsourcer method. That gets you that passive income all set up. And then you can choose if you want to go past $2,200 per month in profit. If you want to go past that, then you can go on to Module 2 and Module 3 and Module 4. And with Module 4, you will need an autoresponder, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. If you just want to do Module 1, the outsourcer method, to make that passive income, then by all means, you can do that, and you don't need any autoresponder for that.
Thank you, Fergal. Andrea, how do the outsourcers keep track of the time they are working?
Yeah, there's a few different ways you can do that. So you could do it on Upwork if you wanted to. I personally go through Fiverr to find my outsourcers. You'll just know how many videos that they've done. Let's say you've paid $5 for 3 hours of work. You'd expect at least 6 videos done in those 3 hours. If they're not doing that, then you can just find another outsourcer, send them my training video, and see how many videos they get done in their 3 hours of work.
Awesome. Rhett, do we need to make videos of ourselves laughing me TikTok?
You don't need to make like funny TikTok videos, but you could do. I mean, they don't necessarily need to be funny, but we show you how to generate a lot of traffic from TikTok. I'm not a social media person, as I told you before. I don't even like to play video games. But at one point, I was like, yeah, I really need to start TikTok because people were making so much money on TikTok. So I just started not really liking it, just realizing that all this stuff is super easy. I don't need to come up with content ideas. And so this is not really about TikTok or anything, but TikTok is like a bonus module that we have because I've done really well on TikTok, and it just all the success came really fast, and I didn't really need to learn any skills for it. I didn't need to be a social media person. And we show you how you can basically do TikTok without doing TikTok. But this is not even the core of the product. The core of the product is what Fergal teaches, and mine is just like a really strong add-on, basically. But you don't need to get in front of the camera if you don't want to.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks, Max. Yeah, so pretty much what we've got here is it's on 2 levels. So we've got several modules, but the core of the money-making business here is Module 1 and Module 2. Module 1 is where you're going to use the outsourcer. You don't necessarily have to have the autoresponder. And you actually, once you've got it set up, you don't do any work whatsoever, and the money comes in. It's completely hands-off. You follow the training, you set it up, and it's completely hands-off. So Module 2 is focusing on the high ticket sales, and the high ticket sales can also come through from Module 1. So you can actually get to the stage where you've got a combination of low ticket sales and high ticket sales just from module 1. And then if you want to go further into module 2 and scale things up, you can, and you can make even more money. So at the end of the day, it's really down to how much you want to put into it. But the initial part of this, the initial draw, which is the bit where you don't do any work, is module 1. And that is, without a shadow of doubt, just complete genius. Jim says, who picks the affiliate offers? The affiliate offers are literally taken from the different products that are launching on a daily basis, and the VA just goes in, right, Fergal, and just takes all the ones that they can.
Yeah, that's it.
Jim says, how many hours a week should we expect to pay the outsourcers?
I have my outsourcer working for me full time. So she's doing 8 to 10 hours a day because she's making so much money for me. So I tell her, get out there and do as much work as you possibly can, because for each $5, I'm making anywhere between $50 to $120 from the work that she's doing. So it's up to you. You can pay them $5 every 2 days if you want. But once you see that money coming in, you're going to want to ramp that up as much as possible from the money that you've already made.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, thanks, Fergal. Anita, thank you for this presentation. I need to log it into a work meeting now. Okay, Anita, thank you. Victor, what about making videos with AI or using other people's videos?
Yeah, so there's a couple of ways that you can make the videos. You can do them yourself. I don't personally recommend doing that because it's not passive income. Then you can hire a spokesperson. It's to do the video on Fiverr for you. That's a good method as well. So AI is almost there. You can do videos with AI, but it still looks a bit like AI. Now, you'll see more once you come in. Once you come inside, we only do the video once, and then that video gets reused over and over and over again. So that's what makes it passive. So when you're hiring the virtual assistant to, when I say do the videos for you, all they're doing is combining 2 videos together. One that's generic to all of the videos, and the other one that's generic to specific to this launch. So I hope that makes sense. We're not going to be creating new videos every single time. It's just one video that you use over and over again. So yeah, using AI, it's almost there. You can try it, but I prefer the spokesperson method.
Perfect. Thank you, Fergal. James Funicello says, I am in, and I can see James has joined. Congratulations, James. We are very excited to work with you, and you're going to find that you will not be disappointed. So congrats. You're one of the next 20 to get in. You're going to get everything you need there as soon as you come through. James, looking forward. Yeah, perfect, James. Looking forward to working with you, sir. Lindsay, missed the first 55 minutes. Looking forward to watching the replay, guys. How you doing, Lindsay? Good to see you. So yeah, guys, we've, as I said, we've only just started. We've only just released this in the last few weeks, and it's been an exciting time for the 3 of us to see those people inside who have taken action all make money, and many of them have never made a single penny before in their lives. So when you look at what's out there when it comes to systems to make money online, I could almost guarantee that none of you have ever bought anything that's worked. And I say that because we just know how this industry is. That's why we're so proud of what we got here. If you do what we teach you, then you're going to get results. End of. And the beauty of this is, like, if you take that module 1, as I said, we've got several modules, but you can dip in and out of whatever you want, but it's a done for you system. So you don't have to worry about a steep learning curve and learning loads of stuff. But module 1, you set that up. Once it's set up, it literally runs on autopilot without you doing any work at all. Fergal, in the last 30 days, give us a rough idea. How many sales have you made using exactly what we give you inside of this program?
Yeah, just from the module 1 method, which is the hands-off method, I've done close to 100 lower ticket and recurring income sales, and then like 3 high ticket sales as well. So
yeah, and
plenty of money in there.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, this is just doing exactly what we give you inside the program. None of that Fergal's just talked about is because he's Fergal Downs. All right. That is literally, I mean, he's set up completely brand new YouTube channels and everything from scratch. So if you follow the system, you're going to get results. The reason that we brought this to the market was because of the results that Fergal was getting, and we haven't left anything out at all. It's the exact recipe that Fergal is using that's getting him him those results. Now, Fergal, for those 100 and odd sales that you've made, how much work did you have to do to earn those?
Zero, just 5 minutes work a month to repay my virtual assistant, who now is on a monthly retainer, so that she does all of the work for me. So I just click a button, pay her, say thank you very much, and collect the money. It's fantastic. You're not going to get a more passive income business model than this one.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, there you have it, right? Literally, it's almost, it seems unreal that I could sit here now and say to you that you get paid for doing nothing at all, because that just sounds like a load of rubbish. And that sounds like the sort of thing that we see on a daily basis. The thing is, we do see it on a daily basis, and it usually is a load of rubbish, but this isn't. This absolutely works. Fact, right? So if you want to know and you want to discover that secret system that Fergal has been using, testing for the last few months, and has now been released, and you can start within minutes today, then all you need to do is join us, and you're going to get instant access to everything that we've got here. Right, Fernando, do you know where I can get a job as a virtual assistant?
It doesn't pay well. That's why I hire virtual assistants in Pakistan. They offer for $5 for 3 hours work, so it's not something that I would recommend other people to do. But if it's someone that's in Pakistan where the cost of living is so low, then they make a pretty good wage from doing the work as a virtual assistant.
Right, I can see Crazy Jim Brown is in. Congratulations, Jim. I can see Ray Bradley is in. Congratulations, Ray. Fantastic. Gents, you are not going to regret it. Can't wait to look after you inside the Facebook group and get you started on a truly passive income. Janet, great presentation. Love your energy, guys. It's great you're willing to help. Just wish you'd have waited a few more weeks to do this, then I would have the money. Janet, I mean, you can probably join us in a few weeks. The only thing I can't say, and this is not any old fluff, but we will be putting the price up when we decide the time is right. So at the moment, what I can say is that the price is the lowest that it's ever going to be. End of. This is proving to be an extremely successful system. We're seeing multiple members make multiple commissions. And look, those people that have made those commissions, they're in for free now. They've got all their money back. So imagine being able to get into something like this for nothing. And then everything you make thereafter is gravy and pure profit. It's good. It's good. Talking about, some people say, well, how quickly can I get my money back and that sort of thing? If you think about this, you can come in now at the lowest price it's ever going to be. In not so long, I think that it's going to be at least double the price. So you're effectively getting in for half price if you were now. But those people in our group who have made just a couple of the high ticket sales have already got in for nothing. They've got their money back. We've only been running, the whole thing's only been running a few weeks, and it's just getting better and better and better, So yeah, it's one of those things where I personally think this is very, very low risk, because if you want to look at the value that you're getting for a start, I mean, just look at the bonuses on this page, but just to get access to us three and to get access to this secret system and then to get access to the high ticket, only people who join the 100K Alliance can promote the 100K Alliance. Only the members, all right? No other super affiliates and JVs. So there's just a handful of people in the world who are able to sell this and make commissions. This is such a massive opportunity, because what that means is it's wide open for you, absolutely wide open, because there's only a few people selling it. You know, that's the beauty of it. Lindsay says, you'll see me on the inside, fellas, and then we will meet all in person in Bali someday, hopefully soon for our mastermind get-together. Absolutely. Sounds good to me, Lindsay. Okay, guys, so we're going to wrap this up soon, unless anyone's got any more questions. I'd like to say thank you for everybody that's joined us today. Ah, yeah, we forgot to mention the power boost. That was the slide at the end, because we got here and then they are. All right. So listen, guys, we forgot to mention that we've just introduced the power boost. Now, what this is where all the members come together to support each other and basically boost your results. It's something that we just introduced today. We posted it in our Facebook group, and you're going to get access to that as well. That's literally going to put this whole thing on steroids. Now, I can't say too much how that happens, but you'll know when you get inside. And those of you who have already joined, you're going to see that when you get inside the Facebook group. But the 100K Boost Squad is something that's just going to make so much difference to the speed of the results that you get and the amount of the results that you get. Janet, I can appreciate what you're doing, and I'm so disappointed I couldn't take the offer, but so grateful for your time. It was worth watching you. Thank you. Thank you, Janet, and I wish you all the very best. And hopefully somehow, you know, you can make this happen. I mean, look, I'm not one for credit cards, but I think back in the day, if I'd have seen this is the sort of thing I definitely would have whacked on a credit card, because you know that you're going to get that money back to pay that off, and then you've actually then changed your life. It's been a great 3 or 4 weeks, isn't it, since we set this up? Let's face it. We've got some real stars inside the group already, taking massive action, and we just know that everything is going to change in their lives. Seriously. And the thing is, like, can be a bit of a slow burn. Some of this stuff is going to be reliant on various algorithms, etc. So, you know, sometimes it can happen extremely quickly, within a couple of days or even a day, and sometimes it take a bit longer. But consistency is a thing that's going to get you through. Robin, are all the bonuses located in the main product access? Yes, all the bonuses that we've talked about today are ready and waiting for you inside the members area as soon as you join. So you get full access to that. Let's just go back to those bonuses here. So all of those bonuses: TikTok traffic, product launching formula, the high ticket closer, done for you Prodigy, done for you Prodigy Pro. And the done for you Prodigy and done for you Prodigy Pro work hand in hand with the 100K Alliance, because you'll see when you come in and see what the system is all about, that those two there are just like the perfect partnership. They knit together for the 100K Alliance. So yeah, absolutely works perfectly. There's the link there, Robin. Are you looking to join us? And if anyone else has got a question, please type Q and hit return. If not, then we'll wrap this up. Thank you, fellas. Love you. Love all you do, and stand for Godspeed. Thank you, Lindsay. You're a true gent. Janet, I never thought about a credit card, so try now if you're okay to wait. Yeah, absolutely. I'm here to wait. We take cards on this, you know, so it was just an idea. It's a good way that people, because some people say, if you've got a payment plan, we can't have a payment plan at this price because it's already cut down from 2,497. So it just wouldn't make any sense to us. But if you put it on a credit card, you create your own payment plan by paying back however much you want per month. Makes it easy. So closing statements. The 100K Alliance, I've got to say, is the best thing I've ever been involved with. These two guys that I'm on here with on this call right now, absolute gentlemen. Love you guys to bits. Really, really do. I mean that. Really do. And I'm not in a funny way. I mean, like,
well, brothers, you're making it kind of funny.
as brothers, man, as brothers, love you to bits, and love working with you. Love everything we do and everything we stand for, and so excited to genuinely help people make money, give them a genuine opportunity. It's something that I'm delighted that we started. And when we first saw the first results come through, when our first member got their first sale, it was like just, you know, hairs standing on end time. And we were all so excited, weren't we? Because that's, you know, it's what we're here for. It really is. Now we can go around and we can continue our business and stuff and like just live our lives. But this actually gives me a sense of purpose without sounding too mushy and gushy. Like, seriously, when I see someone's made money, it's just like, that's what I'm talking about, you know. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Definitely one of the best things that, well, if I'd say the best thing I've ever been involved with. We've got some big plans for this as well going forward. We are all testing different strategies for traffic that are going to be introduced into the members area. Also, Fergal has been testing yet another strategy for traffic that we've been talking about today that is going to be coming into the members area. So there's probably another 4 traffic strategies coming in. All of our existing members are going to get those, of course. Anyone that joins coming forward is going to get those, of course. But the main goal for all of that is to give you more options to get traffic to your offers so that you can make commissions easier. We want to make it as easy as possible so as many people as possible can make money as often as possible. So, yeah, that's one of the things we're going to be testing. We've all got experience in different things, and we will spend the money and we will spend the time trying out what works and what doesn't. What doesn't work obviously won't be introduced into the members area. What does work will be introduced, and it will be introduced in a way where it's done for you. So you literally just going to take that and add that to the way you're doing your business. So yeah, exciting times to come without a shadow of a doubt. What time is it where you are, Fergal?
It is 17 minutes past 11 p.m.
Good Lord. Are you going out after?
I'm going straight to bed. I'm exhausted.
Max, what time is it where you are? Is it 20 past 6?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So, yeah, about to have dinner.
Yeah, groovy. That'll be something that I'll be doing shortly as well.
Yeah, that's why, like, if you guys still have questions, then please ask them now. I'm really hungry.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. Right, Victor, what's your advice for people with shiny object syndrome suffering from information overload? Good question, Victor. Right, look, let me give it to you from my perspective, and then maybe the lads might want to give it to you from their perspective. Probably all going to see things differently. But personally, I would say, Victor, you're already in, right? Because you said that the bonuses were in the members area. So you're already one of our members. And as one of our members, the advice for shiny object syndrome is do not buy anything else. End of. That's it. All right. Simple as that. Because we've even seen people in the members of our group tell us about stuff that they're doing that is not what we're teaching, and we're like, why would you do that? You know, because what we've got works, and so you should just focus on what we've got here and nothing else. Just give it this, blinkers on. Don't let anything else trip you up and make you get your credit card out and spend money, because you don't need it. All right. Honestly, you don't need it. You just need to be in here and work with us. Come into the Facebook group. Tell us if you're getting stuck, how you're getting stuck. I've posted in there and asked people if they're getting stuck to let us know how, because we will help you every step of the way. We're here by your side until you get success. So that's my response. Lads, what would you like to say to Victor? Advice for people with shiny object syndrome, suffering from information overload.
Yeah. So
Max, you go.
Okay, sure. So when I got started, I bought them as well, and for me they were pretty useful. Even though they didn't really put the entire puzzle together, they were just all like small puzzle pieces that made me understand that there is something that is definitely possible. But until I actually bought my first high ticket myself, or not like a bit of a more expensive product compared to the $7, $10, $15 products you find. I didn't really see big success. I saw some success online, but it really changed when I actually invested a bit of a higher price point myself. But I would not say that these low ticket offers are not important. If you really buy the right ones, you can find a lot of good stuff out there. But if you already joined our program here, then forget about buying those in the future, because you don't need them anymore. And that's all I got to say about it.
Thanks, Max.
Yeah, leading on from that, I basically say once you have the 100K Alliance, you have a done for you high ticket offer. You have all the traffic that you can ever imagine. You have it all in a completely passive way. You don't need anything else. So just get 100K Alliance. Victor, if you're already in there, you've got everything you need. So just focus on that. And you also have the community as well. The community is buzzing. We have like 10 comments in there every day from different people. So everyone's helping each other out. Me, Max, and Trevor are in there every day helping you out as well. So 100K Alliance is all you need.
Well said. Sometimes your bank can see, maybe they check security and stuff like that. So what we've seen quite often is it will fail, succeed, fail, succeed, fail, succeed. So if you try a couple of times, maybe, try the third time, you'll get through. Failing that, if you can't pay by PayPal, and if you are struggling to get through with a card and you still want to join, then reach out to us and you can join by bank transfer, for example, if that's an option. So other than that, I think we are good to go. Thanks to everybody that joined today. Thanks to everybody that attended today, and wish you all the very best. If you want to watch the replay, we're going to get the replay up as soon as we can. The replay will be on the same page eventually that we sent you through to sign up for the webinar. So that'll be swapped out so you can watch the replay. And then on the replay page, you'll be able to join us there until we get to that 20 spots, and then we'll pull it. So I think we're going to have this up for what, 48 hours, lads? Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll get that done. Thanks again to everyone. Thank you. Got it. Okay, cool. Right. We're off. That's it. We're going to go.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye.